Kanwal Singh Bakshi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to speak in this general debate today. Sir, I begin by congratulating our Prime Minister and our Finance Minister on their leadership in managing the New Zealand economy outstandingly. Mr. Speaker, we in the National Party were handed over an economy that was in dismal state, a country where most of the skilled youth were inclined to migrate to Australia because they could not see the future for themselves in their own country. Not only was our talented and skilled labour force migrating out of New Zealand, we were failing to attract skilled migrants to our shores. It is with the great pride today, Mr. Speaker, that each of us in National Party can share with you that all the New Zealanders that with due to the strong leadership provided by Prime Minister John Key and the pragmatic approach taken by our Finance Minister Bill English, have turned New Zealand into what not too long ago was described as noted economist of HSBC as the rock star economy. In case anyone in the opposition feels that this was an easy task, let me be blunt and say it took a lot of hard work in past almost 6 years to undo the damage that was done by our opposition colleagues when they were in the government. It is because of this hard work of Mr. Speaker, we are optimistic that our economy is on the right track to reach our goal of budget surplus this year. Mr. Speaker, our migrant community has played an active role in the success of our economy. Mr. Speaker, at the start of my speech, I alluded to the Kiwis leaving to the shores of New Zealand for Australia because, in their opinion, Australia can provide better lifestyle. The Australian government presented its budget for 2014-15 yesterday, and sir, from what any common person can understand, the government in Australia has to address a number of challenges through this budget. The challenges posed to the Australian economy are without doubt due to the reckless spending spared by the previous Australian Labor Green coalition government. A recent study by Deutsche Bank says that Australia is one of the most expensive countries in the world. The Australian Prime Minister has said that the budget presented by the Finance Minister is problem-solving budget because Australia has very serious problems of debt and deficit, stretching as far as I can see, but it's also nation-building budget. Therefore, I urge all the New Zealanders to seriously consider the pragmatic work done by a National Party government in past 6 years and start to imagine the negative consequences that Labour Green government can have on the 6 years of hard work done by the national government. In Hindi, there is a saying, "Jitni chadar ho, utna hi pair phailana," which means to live within one's own means. Mr. Speaker, we in the National Party believe in living in our own means. By comparison, sir, all our opposition colleagues do not share the same thought and have a shared spending plan like one of the shared recent on the opening of Green Investment Bank. The question they of course forgot to ask themselves is from where the money is coming. Mr. Speaker, here I would like to share that the migrants who come over here, they have got dreams to be successful. I would like to give an example that most of the fellow Indians started as taxi drivers. But today, I see a lot of them are progressing. They are going into the trucking business. And here I would like to quote that the latest survey by the ANZ Bank of the Heavy Traffic Index, which reflects our truck movement on 11 roads selected because they have historically given good indication of economic activities at the times, rose 0.5% just in last month. Mr. Speaker, To me, this is a very encouraging statistics, as this means that despite
Order. The member's time has expired. The time for this debate has expired. I call on government orders of the day, numbers 1 to 3.
Food Bill Committee stage, Vulnerable Children Bill Committee